What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Counting Wisdom YouTube video. Sometimes I do the Counting Wisdom podcast, and today we're going to be reviewing a book. Actually, two books. We're going to be reviewing this salty book that I got from the dollar store, and then we're also going to be reviewing the Message Bible translation book. And we'll just start off with this one. So, I recommend the Message Bible translation. I definitely, my family reads KJV and then also NKJV, the New King James Version. But this is the Bible in contemporary language. And the thing I like about this Bible is that it puts things in perspective as if how I'm talking to you right now in contemporary, just basic English language. That's how this Bible is written. And I'll just open up to a random place and Romans 4. So how do we fit what we know of Abraham, our first father in the faith, into this new way of looking at things? If Abraham, by what he did for God, got God to approve him, he could certainly have taken credit for it. But the story we're given is a God story, not an Abraham story. So I don't know if you can tell from just that passage, but that was Romans 4, but verse 1 through I think 2 or 3. But you can tell that the Bible's just written in a language that is very clear, concise. I got the whole Bible, and it's translated, by Eugene Peterson. And, we are just told to I've gotten advice to get Bibles in different translations so you can get a full grasp of the meaning of what something is being said. This right here is, I think this do not be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or discouraged. Basically, the Bible will be just using different adjectives, different words to describe a certain meaning. And so I recommend the Message Bible. Another favorite Bible of mine is the New Living Translation. And the New Living Translation is pretty similar to the Message Translation, but it's just a little bit different. And so if you're looking for a Bible that is just in normal language and you don't mind the different, kind of different meaning or saying of the words, you still get the same general message, but obviously it's called the Message, so you still get the message of what is being said, but it's just in different contemporary language. And I recommend either the New Living Translation or the Message Bible. Okay, we're done with that. So I picked up this little cookbook here from the dollar store. I don't know if your dollar store will have one, but it's called Salty, a cookbook. And it's by Caroline Fidanza with Ann Dunn, Rebecca Collerton, and Elizabeth Shula. So this is a cool cookbook here. It has a lot of great photos. This restaurant is based out of New York. I think they have a few locations, but you can see that it gives some pretty good photos. And then also this is focaccia bread, but it also gives a brief description of how to make it. And that's one of the authors there. And I thought this book was actually pretty good. That looks like a really good sandwich. I've always had that's one of the cooks, I think, or the founders. And it has a good variety of different foods. You can have soups, you have salads, you have desserts, you have sandwiches. So it's kind of like a lunchtime cookbook. And so I really recommend this book if you can find this at your dollar store. Sometimes Dollar Tree doesn't really have the best competitive books compared to Barnes and Noble. But you can find actually some okay books at the Dollar Tree. And so next time you're there, I recommend going to their book section and picking up a book there. A Tight Ship, A Shoebox Theater, The Captain's Daughter, The Long Horseman, The Meat Cook. This is their story. These are their recipes. This is salty. So they have some quirky names for different meals that they have there. Like, one is the Concord Grape Cooler. It's just basically how to make a drink of grape juice, but using actual berries and grapes. It's pretty interesting. This one is, they have cakes. Let's see if I can find one. But even that looks pretty decent meal right there. Of just rice and peas and leeks. And so if you are interested in cooking and maybe having your own business, this kind of explains their story of how they got started having a business, and that's one of my hopes, is just to have my own business, and it's possible. So this is a highly recommended book. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for checking in. So we just reviewed the Message Bible and Salty. You can get this one off of thriftbooks.com. Thrift Books, they have a lot of cool affordable books, millions of books on that website. And then you can get this book at the dollar store, but you can probably find this on Thrift Books. They have a lot of cool books on Thrift Books. So you can probably find this one on Amazon, and it should be only $1. So you might have to hunt around from a few Dollar Trees to find this book. I bought this in 2019, so I'm not sure if they'll still have it. But this is the Message Bible. So thank you. I hope you like this book review. And I will talk to you on the next video. See ya.